Have you ever handed your husband an ultimatum because you were fed up with the constant lies, thinking he'd finally wake up, apologize, and fight for the marriage, only for him to look you straight in the eyes, say, "Fine, we are done," and then pack every single thing he owns and deliver it to the other woman's apartment before the night was over? Hey everyone, my name is Emily, I'm 34, and this is the absolutely wild story of my husband Mark, 37. Ended a 6-year marriage in the most ruthless, calculated way imaginable after I finally confronted his cheating. Mark and I had been together for 9 years total, married 6. The house is entirely mine. I bought it years before we met, paid for it with my own money from my job in tech, and his name was never on the deed. He moved in after the wedding, and for a long time everything felt perfect. Then about 7 months ago, the lies started piling up. Mysterious late nights at the office, weekend, client golf outings that never quite added up. Brand new clone, phone always face down, snapping at me if I asked even the smallest question. I tried to push the suspicious away, but my gut wouldn't let me. One Friday night, Mark's getting ready to head out. Crisp shirt, fresh haircut, smelling incredible, overnight bag already by the door. I asked casually, "Where are you going tonight, babe?" He immediately got defensive. "Meeting some people from work." "Why are you starting this again?" I said, "Just tell me who you are meeting." That's when he blew up. "Emily, this jealous controlling attitude is draining. I can't keep doing this." "Then change your attitude and start telling me the truth, or we are done." I refuse to live with the secrets and lies. He froze for a second, looked me dead in the eye, and said, "Alright, I choose done. We are over." I honestly thought it was heat of the moment anger. "You are seriously ending our marriage right now?" "Yeah, I am." He grabbed his keys and walked out. The door hadn't even fully closed before I opened the shared location app on our phones. We'd had it active for years for safety reasons. I'd been quietly checking it for weeks, and the pattern was undeniable. Almost every late night and weekend disappearance ended at the same luxury apartment building across town. The unit belonged to a female co-worker named Sarah that he'd mentioned a handful of times, always just grinding on a huge project. I didn't break down, I didn't chase him, I got moving. Over the next 90 minutes, I packed every single item that belonged to Mark. All his suits, casual clothes, shoes, watches, cologne, golf clubs, gaming console, tools from the garage, his favorite grill set, even the expensive wireless headphones and leather wallet I'd bought him for anniversaries. 9 suitcases and 6 big boxes. Everything he owned under my roof. I loaded my SUV, drove straight to the address from the tracker, and there was his black truck already parked in Sarah's visitor spot. I pulled up just past midnight, wheeled everything into her building's elegant lobby, and called Mark. "Hey, I'm downstairs at Sarah's place with every single one of your belongings. Come down and grab them, or I'll leave them with the concierge." He picked up sounding panicked. "Emily, what the hell? How do you even know this address? Your phone's been pinging here for months." "Mark, since you just ended our marriage, I thought you'd want your stuff delivered to wherever you are actually living now." Less than 5 minutes later, he comes rushing out of the elevator in sweatpants and wrinkled tee, hair all over the place. Sarah appears right behind him in silk pajamas, pretending to be surprised. The night doorman didn't even try to hide his smirk. Mark whispered furiously, "This is humiliating. You are making a complete scene." I just smiled calmly. "No, Mark, you have been lying and sneaking around for months." Then ended our 6-year marriage the second I demanded honesty. "I simply dropping off your things at your new address. Efficient, right?" He followed me out to the parking lot trying to backpedal. "Wait, Emily, let's talk. It's not what you think." "Then tell me what it is." Dead silence. I left his mountain of boxes and suitcases stacked neatly in the lobby and drove back to my house. I had a locksmith out first thing Saturday morning to change every lock and reprogram the garage code. Removed him from the security cameras and blocked him on everything. And you know what? The relief was instant. Update 1. Sunday morning, texts from unknown numbers started pouring in. "Emily, you are overreacting. We need to talk this out." Blocked. Monday evening, Mark's best friend Mike showed up at my door. "He's sleeping in his truck, Emily. 6 years of marriage gone over nothing?" I said, "Nothing equals 7 months of secret sleepovers at Sarah's." "Bye, Mike." Tuesday, Mark's mom called sobbing. "He made a mistake, honey. Forgive him." I replied, "Choosing to lie and cheat every weekend isn't a mistake. It's a decision." Blocked. Thursday, Sarah actually had the nerve to message me on Instagram. Nothing physical ever happened. We were just working late, deleted and blocked. Mark kept getting new numbers to leave voicemails. Emily, I was angry. I didn't mean it. Please just meet me somewhere. Ignored everyone. His sister cornered me outside my gym. He's crashing on couches, barely eating, completely lost without you. I told her. Then maybe he should have thought about that before spending months at Sarah's. Mark tried showing up at the house 3 separate times. The ring camera notified me each time. I called the police non-emergency line, and officers escorted him off my property with 3 pass warning. He even sent a 6-page handwritten letter claiming I was suffocating him and that Sarah was just a close work friend helping with stress. Went straight in the trash. Update 3. Mutual friends started reaching out after hearing whispers. Once I calmly shared the screenshots of the location, history, and the timeline, most of them went quiet or apologized. Turns out Mark had been telling everyone I was paranoid and controlling and that he needed space. When the truth came out, his support system shrank fast. Sarah apparently told Mark he couldn't move in full time. Weekend crashes were fine, but a live-in ex-husband was too much drama. He ended up renting a tiny studio on the other side of the town and picking up weekend shifts to cover it. Word got back to me that he has been telling anyone who will listen that giving him that ultimatum was the biggest mistake of my life. Funny, I feel the exact opposite. Final update. About 2 weeks ago, I bumped into Mark at the grocery store near my house. He looked exhausted, bags under his eyes, scruffy beard, totally defeated. He walked right up. Emily, hey, can we talk? I miss you so much. I screwed everything up. I just looked at him and said, Mark, you chose done the second I asked for honesty. You got exactly what you asked for. Move on. He tried one last, and I walked away without looking back. Some people say I was too harsh, or that I should have fought harder for the marriage. But why would I fight for someone who lied for months and then jumped at the first chance to end things when confronted? Mark thought I'd panic, beg, and chase him after he called my bluff. Huge miscalculation. That ultimatum was meant to make him choose me and the truth. Instead, it showed me exactly who he really was and gave me the clean exit I deserved. Now my house is peaceful, my life is calm, and I have zero regrets. Sometimes the best revenge is just letting someone live with the consequences of their own choices. So what do you think? Did Mark completely shoot himself in the foot, or was my ultimatum too quick? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like you have ever seen an ultimate backfire this spectacularly, and subscribe for more crazy life stories.